All right. What's happening, everybody? My name is Pete. You guys are watching day 308 here on the PTD Vlogs. Hope you guys are having a great one. So, if you're just joining us for the first time today, what's up? If you came over from Paid to Drive from my other video about the big question, am I stopping videos? Am I stopping Grubhub? Am I stopping Uber or Lyft? And like I said, the answer is no. Mainly for the fact that I need to make money to pay bills, you know? Just because you get into a big car accident and have an issue or stare death in the face, it doesn't give you a free ticket to not have to pay bills. Well, Matthew, I don't consider myself much of a legend, but I'll take the compliment. What's up, Adam? Welcome back. What's up, Matthew Hatton, Mr. Matt Banks, Jay Grubbs, Jesse, what's up? What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. So, I guess for, a few minutes, I wanted to just discuss more, like, in depth what it really is like dealing with life just after you're in such a tragic situation. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I consider this a major accident mainly for the fact that given the circumstances, given the odds of what happened, I've said it so many times, I've repeated myself so many times, but my girlfriend and I I don't think were originally meant to make it out of that accident alive. What's up, Robert? The way that shovel head smashed through my windshield, I mean, I measured it. It was like 5.5 to 6 inches away from my steering wheel. You know? James, I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences, James. Seriously. And please, everyone, offer your condolences to James in that regard. I'm very sorry to hear that, James. What's up, John? How are you? So, I mean, it's just like for instance, I'm sure my girlfriend's gonna kill me for saying this, but this morning when she left for work, she was very emotional on the way to work. You know, she called me on the way to work and she was upset. She, and rightfully so. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard for me to be separated from her for the first time since Saturday, because I can't go to work with her. And I'm not gonna lie, I spent most of my day today sleeping just because I just didn't know how to feel, to be honest. Eventually, John, I'm gonna get back to it eventually, but it's just you just, like, everything just doesn't feel the same anymore. Like eating something, watching a movie, listening to music, it just feels different. I can't exactly explain to you how it feels different, but it just feels off than it did prior, if that makes some sense. Absolutely, James, absolutely. We had your support, so I want to give it right back. It really seems that way, Matt. Now, please keep in mind, and please remember, that this ride that I was on was not an Uber or Lyft. It was not a ride-share ride. It was a private pickup, like anybody that says, hey, can you pick me up from the airport? It's just one of those situations. And naturally, it's my girlfriend's parents. I've known them for 3 years now, I mean, they're great people, and I wanted to help out, And it just goes to show that even while doing a good deed, while doing something to help people, things can backfire in any way. Like it brings you back to reality. It's the best way I can explain it. Like you hop in your car, you go to pick up an order, you go to pick someone up, or you just go to the store, and you take it for granted. You take it, oh, well, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna come home. Or yeah, I'm gonna work a shift, and then I'm gonna come home. There's a lot of times, man, you're gonna go out there, and someone might go out there, and you don't come back. It's just like, when we finally got back home to the apartment, like, walking back in the door, just looking at everything in our apartment, like, just looking in the fridge and being like, dude, like, I put this drink in the fridge, and, like, who knows, like, I would have never come back for it, you know what I mean? Like, I put this on the table, I put this on the counter. I may not have ever come back for it. You know, like silly little things like that. You think like, wow, I would have never seen my family again. I would have never seen my dog again. I would have never seen my friends again. You know what I mean? Like I would have never seen you guys again. And it's just such a wild and powerful, scary thing. And I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And to be honest, I really don't have any enemies that I can think of, you know? But really, when it all comes down to it, guys, it's just, please, 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 do not take things for granted. Do not take, you know, life for granted. I mean, I know that sounds oversimplified, but just every day you wake up, you get through your day, you go to bed, and you do it again, be grateful. People that say life sucks, whether it's because their parents have made their life an uncomfortable situation, their friends, their living situation, their living conditions, or whatever, you know, if they're in debt, if they're broke or whatever, you know, I mean, life could be a lot worse. You could not be alive, you know. So that's where it all comes down to, how I've just changed my fundamentals. I've changed my personality. I've been, you know, so much more optimistic and positive with things. I mean, I look at this now as I have a story to tell people. That's the positive of all this, other than just surviving it. But this is something I'll never forget. It is, Matthew. Every day is a gift. And this is not like a religious thing. I'm not trying to preach the good word of the Lord and all that stuff. I'm just telling you, man, have faith. You know what I mean? Have faith. Not necessarily religion, but like Jim Carrey says, have faith. Not necessarily religion. Just be optimistic, be positive, and cherish what you have. Cherish your friends. Cherish your pets, your family, your job, whatever you have. Seriously. Because I never used to think this way. I was just a glutton for punishment. I would just eat things. I would just spend money and just not give a shit. You know what I mean? And it's very surreal, is really what it comes down to. Is that for me? Thank you. It's a very surreal situation. And I don't know if I will ever completely get over this kind of thing, because, you know, I was just driving on the highway yesterday in my other car, and I was feeling nauseous, man. Like I was getting sick because I was just so on edge. Like I was okay, you know, I was okay, but I wasn't at the same time. And I agree, Mr. Matt Banks, it is. It absolutely is. And Dave, I definitely think so. I definitely think my girlfriend and I have a little bit of PTSD from it. I mean, it's actually very normal when going through such a tragic situation. Like ever since what happened on Saturday, I just keep seeing it over and over and over in my head. Seeing the shovel thing fly in the air and smash into the glass, and my girlfriend and I'm just looking around my car, and there's glass everywhere. They were just covered in glass and glass powder, because it explodes as like a safety feature so that it doesn't cut you. And just hearing my girlfriend screaming and crying and yelling at me to pull over and call 911, like it felt like a movie. It didn't feel real. Like it felt like a nightmare. Like it felt like a bad dream that really happened, you know? And it's just, when I was a kid, I got hit by a car when I was in 8th grade, and thank God I was a chubby kid and survived that. I got hit off the side of this pickup truck, and I survived that. I just got right back up. Stared death in the face with that one too. You know, but after I posted about it on social media and saw all the positivity and the support, and, you know, just everyone coming together and just being like, you know, I'm so grateful that you're still here, you know, like you've helped us so much, and like now we're here for you. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I feel like I've had more loyalty from you guys than I have from certain family members, from friends over the years. You know? And like what really kills me though is you guys see me on a day-to-day basis, but it killed me that like friends, you know, that I haven't spoken to in years, they see this stuff on social media, and then all of a sudden now they want to be your friend again, you know? It's just like you can kind of tell who are the true blue people, and who are the ones that only come out because of a tragedy. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate and know what I'm talking about. But in closing, after you have an accident of any kind and you survive, your life is forever different, and you look at things much more differently. So, like I said, in closing, what I mentioned in the Pay to Drive video still stands for this as well. Your support and your loyalty and care for me and my girlfriend and my family has been overwhelming, and that's what helped me get through this the most, besides my friends, besides my family. You know, I look at you guys as family at this point, you know, because you guys see me every day and I talk to you guys every single day, you know. So without rambling on more and more, just again, thank you for everything. Seriously. It definitely did stress me out. Mr. Matt Banks. What's up, Deborah? Thank you. Same with you. But that's really all I gotta say. So for anyone who has ever been in an accident or anything, if you feel like sharing your story in the comments section, feel free to. If you want to, you know, get some feedback or just want to talk about it, this is a support system here, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just trying to help out, you know? I'm just trying to show my appreciation. I'm okay now. You know, I'm doing okay now, John. But it's definitely something I'll never forget, and I'll take with me to the grave, man. I really will. You know, I appreciate it, Elliot, and I'm glad that I've been there for you guys, you know, just like you guys are there for me now, you know. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Got to do some stuff. Got to make dinner and all that. So on that note, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, keep that positivity at an all-time high. Whenever things are negative, try and find the positivity. That's right, David. Time heals all wounds. Smack that like, subscribe with those notifications on if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the PTD Vlogs right here for day 309. Thanks for watching, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And thanks for hearing me out. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.